guys, it's Brittany. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be filming a full face drugstore makeup tutorial. I've been trying to film this video for so long and I actually did film it. This was my second time filming it. But anyway, I hope you guys like this look. I listed everything in the comment bar or in the description below. So if you like this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so this is my second time trying to film this video. I guess I'm like a real YouTuber now because my first footage got compromised. So, I am going to be starting out priming my face with the Nivea Post Shave After Balm. Everyone is probably sick of me using this, but honestly, it's so bomb. Oh, and also, I self-tan my neck and chest so that I didn't have to do it on camera. I spared tanning my cheekies on camera. So you just apply that until it's tacky. Okay, so I am going to be starting out with the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible. I love this foundation. It's my favorite drugstore foundation. I heard about it from Manny MUA. Shout out, boo, I love you. And I am going to be applying it with my damp beauty blender. Start dabbing that all over the face. This beauty blender, by the way, is not like the Sephora brand beauty blender. I believe that I got this at TJ Maxx for like $3. Shout out to my Maxinistas. Okay, now it's time for some concealer. This is the Conceal RX from Physicians Formula. I love this concealer so much. It's honestly my favorite drugstore concealer by far. Under the eyes, on the bridge of the nose, center of the forehead, and center of the chin. Conceal those dark circles, girl, yes. I conceal under my eyes because I tend to have dark circles under my eyes. And it helps brighten up that area so you look more awake and conceal any like discoloration in your skin. And I said this before in my full coverage video, but if you just take an extra 30 seconds and look up and go back and forth like this with the beauty blender, it confuses the product so it doesn't settle into your fine lines as much as it would if you would just, you know, go one way. Okay, now the next step is to set the under eye and the whole face, but first what I set my under eye with is the Wet n Wild contouring palette. As you can see, this like lighter banana shade is, I've been using it so much I've hit pan. This was $5 and it is amazeballs. Okay, so I go in with this. The only thing is it does have a lot of fallout. I use my e.l.f. small stippling brush and just go right under the eyes and set that concealer. This is also a really good drugstore dupe for the Laura Mercier. Like, I feel like this makes my pores look smaller and it just really, it's just dope. Wet n Wild is killing the club with their products recently. I'm gonna set the rest of my face with the Rimmel Stay Matte, and I'm going to be using the e.l.f. This is just like a complete face brush. I love it. It's really soft and dense. It was like $6. So I just circle it, tap, and just set the rest of my face so that it helps the foundation stay to my face and look dope as hell. Okay, so let's move on to the eyes. Recently, I've been loving this Maybelline Fit Me concealer to prime my eyelids. It's not a light enough shade to conceal my under eyes, but I do have like some discoloration, like kind of like veins in my lids. So I like to use concealer because it A, helps, or it acts as a primer, and B, it helps with the discoloration. So I just take little dabs like that. Put that all over the lid. And it also helps where your foundation is, like on the bridge of your nose and your eyes. It helps kind of like blend that a little bit more seamless so you don't have any like gaps in the products on your face. Today I am going to be using a palette that Kristen Staller got for me. Shout out, boo. She got it for me for my birthday. This is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone 738 palette. It looks like this. And I have been absolutely loving this palette so much. And I'm not gonna lie, I told Staller this. I was like, if I were to see this at the drugstore, like I probably wouldn't even like look twice at it because it's pretty basic. Like the packaging is just like, but I'm not kidding. These are gorgeous shades. I'm not gonna be using this shade, but I just wanna talk about it really quickly. I tried for 8 hours, not even kidding, 8 hours to get the Manny MUA Makeup Geek palette. And the website kept crashing. I'm sure a lot of people like had the same problem that I did, but I still haven't been able to get my hands on it. But there is a shade in here that is like the shade in his palette called Insomnia, and I just wanna swatch it for you guys really quick because it is gorgeous. So just one swipe, that's what it looks like. It's really pretty. It has like almost like a teal reflect. Like, what? It's so gorgeous. I love it so much, so much. My foundation, the swatch. My arm is whiter than my chest and my face. I'm just a hot mess over here. I need to get my shit together. Okay, so this makeup look is just a very like natural looking makeup because what is natural really when I'm putting like 10 pounds of makeup on my face? Okay, so I'm gonna set my whole, actually I'm not gonna use this brush. I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild, just like fluffy eyeshadow blending brush with this kind of shimmery yellowish shade. Just to set that concealer, and also when you use a shade that matches your skin tone, it tends to allow the other shades that you put on your eyes to blend better and just make everything look more seamless and put together. Now I am going to go in with this eyelid kind of orangey shade. And I am going to be using another Wet n Wild blending brush and just start dusting that on the outer corner and buffing it into the crease, kind of using like window wiper motions. And I'm gonna take that all the way up, kind of to my brow bone, but not all the way. Just kind of blend that out. Okay, now what I've been doing is using my highlighter as also an eyeshadow. That's what's so awesome about makeup, is that this doesn't mean that you just have to use this as a highlighter. You can use it as an eyeshadow. You can use it for whatever you want. You can highlight your cheeks, you can highlight your eyebrows, you can highlight whatever you want. So I just kind of spray my brush with this like finishing spray. You can use whatever, you could just dip it in water or whatever. And it just kind of makes the shimmer a little bit more intense. And I'm just gonna put that on my inner corner. Okay, then I'm gonna go back in with the orangey shade from this palette and just kind of make that transition a little bit more seamless. Dust that over. Okay, now I'm going to highlight my brow bone with the Sonia Kashia crayon that I've been loving. This brand, the Sun Akashic brand. I didn't know, but it's just exclusive to Target. But I've been loving this. You just do have to kind of like blend it out, or it kind of just looks like a crayon color. But when you just buff it out with your pinky or whatever, it's a very nice brow bone highlight, and I really enjoy it. Okay, I am not gonna be using eyeliner in this video just because I think that I like it better just with mascara. But I do wanna mention my favorite drugstore eyeliner is the NYX liquid eyeliner. Shout out to Kristen Stellar once again. You're changing my life, boo. One little makeup at a time. To throw you guys through a complete just loop, I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Carbon Black Telescopic Mascara. I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Start at the root of the lashes and just kind of tease your way up. Okay, let's go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Again, I'm sorry I'm so basic, just using everything the same, but I can't stop. Okay, I have been using this to bronze up my skin. It's the e.l.f. Complexion Brush. I love this brush. So I'm just going to bronze up my skin. I love e.l.f. brushes. They're so great, just like if you need like a quick brush at the drugstore and you don't know which brand. Like, mind you, I haven't tried a lot of drugstore brushes other than e.l.f. But I mean, the Wet n Wild brushes too are really good, and of course like Real Techniques. But as far as face brushes go, or just like complete collections, e.l.f. is just bomb. Bomb.com. Okay, I know I do like my makeup like weird and out of order, but this is just me. This is just what I do. So I'm going to contour with the other shade of my contour palette, and I've been loving this brush, this Wet n Wild. It's an angled contour brush. And so what I do, and I probably will do a full video of like contouring, because I feel like, you know, everyone's doing it. So what you want to do is you want to make this face like kind of like Zoolander, like that. And you want to start from the top of, kind of like the top of your ear to like the center of your face without looking like you're the Joker. And mind you, I do really soft contour because I just feel like it looks more natural. You don't want to like go in with like trying to look like Kim K in this bit. And the tops of forehead. And mind you, I'll blend this out. It's not gonna look like that. Just makes your face look more structured, and it slims down your face. If you're like me, you got a round ass face and a slight double chin, gotta bronze that shit up. Get in here. To blend that all out, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Full Face Dense Brush, just with no additional product or anything like that. Just kind of make those lines look less harsh and blend it into the rest of your face. Now I'm going to move on to brows. I'm about to get my brows on fleek, girl. I used the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in light for the last like year or something, and then I drank the Kool-Aid with the Anastasia brow definer in the shade Taupe, and I'm not going to lie, I will never use another brow product other than for the sake of this video, because I want to do like, I'm not fucking around, okay? I'm doing full earthing drugstore. I am gonna use the spoolie to just brush my brows, if that's okay with everyone. Again, I can do a full like in-depth brow tutorial, but basically I'm just gonna brush up all my hairs and then brush them down so they're not all wild thornberry looking. So I just use the little brush that's in here and I dip into the powder first. And I start at the bottom and kind of draw a line at the lower part of my brow just to make that more defined. And then I just kind of start filling that in. Okay, then I'm gonna dip into like the little waxy and just kind of set that powder with the wax that's in there without making it look like BAM! Okay, here's my eyebrows. They entered the room 4 minutes before the rest of my face. Somebody posted a meme on Facebook that was like, I'd rather be late than show up on time with bad eyebrows. I was like, I feel that on a spiritual level. So I've been talking a lot with my friends about like cruelty-free brands. Wet n Wild is completely cruelty-free. And then Jeffree Star's cosmetic line, I am pretty sure is cruelty-free as well. Brands that are not cruelty-free are MAC, which honest to God, I've never owned anything MAC as it is, which sounds so weird because it's such like a big brand, but I just never really have. And then Clinique, they test on poor little bunnies, like put shit in their eyes, and like I know this sounds so weird, but I have a complete phobia of any sort of animal besides dogs. Not even kidding, I don't know what it is. Like I love all animals and like I don't want anything bad to happen to them, but I just don't want them near me at all. Okay, so now I'm gonna get my highlight for the guns. I use the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush and my Wet n Wild Fergie Hollywood Boulevard. They don't make this anymore, I'm so sad about it. But they just came out with a whole new line of highlighters that are completely amazing. But they do still make this, and this is the Wet n Wild shimmer palette. It's in the shade Boozy Brunch, and as you can see, it's almost exactly the same. And I also dropped it in my driveway, and I'd rather have that happen than it just busting like my Becca, because that hurt me. Okay, so I highlight my bridge of my nose. And mind you, if you don't like being super glowy, you don't have to do this step, but highlighters are my favorite part about makeup. Like, I just love them. This is the Cupid's bow. Okay, and then you highlight the tops of your cheekbones. Okay, now that you're highlighted to filth, I'm going to be using my Milani Blush in Luminoso. This got too close to my curling iron and it melted to shit. I've almost started a fire in my apartment like 7 to 10 times. But now it's hard to open. I should just like go buy another one, but ain't nobody got time, man. All right, come on. I'm going to be using my Real Techniques blush brush. And this is just such a pretty peach blush for summer. And I just felt it looks really good with this look. Okay, now I'm going to be finishing off my eyelashes. I'm going to just kind of do a whole other coat on my lashes just to make them more intense. I'm gonna get a little sip of water first. Oh yeah, stay hydrated. Okay, to finish off the look, I'm going to line my lips with the L'Oreal Color Rich in the shade Natural. It's important to line your lips just because it helps draw attention to your lips, but it allows them to look more full. And this is a great shade for any lip color. You could be doing a dark, a nude. It's so hard to talk. And like that, this is also as good as it doesn't have to be perfect because you're gonna put shit over it anyway. I've been loving this lipstick lately. It is the Maybelline lipstick in the shade 235 Warm Me Up. Sammy purchased this and it's so funny how lipsticks look different on people. This literally matched her lips exactly. It looked like she was like, when she put it on. So she gave it to me and I'll show you guys, but it looks like a brownish nude on me because my skin is so fair. Okay, and then for one of the last steps, I am going to be going over this with the Pout Perfector from e.l.f. I love this lip gloss so much, and it just kind of ties it all together because this is like a really kind of like glowy, shimmery look. Okay, finish it off with my NYX setting spray. Fan me, fan me. Okay guys, so this is the entire look. Hope you guys like it. If you guys have any questions or if you know some drugstore shit that I need to get like ASAP, let me know in the comment bar below and I will get that. I will get it like yesterday. Thank you guys so much. Bye.